Hey everybody, and welcome to Mind Body Synergilia. I am Ilia. So I've been under different handles, different names. I've named myself so many different things on YouTube, doing inspirational videos in the past. Irritable Life, I think I had some inspirational videos, then Ilia Phoenix Yoga, then Mind Body Fitness or something. I don't know. It's been so many different changes over the years, and I shut everything down as far as websites and whatnot, and I started this one finally. So this is my first video, and it's pretty appropriate as to what I'm going to read. Normally, I will take a quote or inspirational quote from a newspaper called El Especialito, which they have here in New York City. And I'll read it in Spanish, translate, and then kind of interpret what I think it means and how to apply it into everyday life. So today I'm not going to start with that, but that's normally what I do. And I'll probably start posting what I have done in the past, you know, kind of like a little reflection back on previous videos in the future. But I wanted to start fresh. I wanted to start new. And since I don't have any clips right now, clippings of the Especialito, I figured I'd start with something that was pretty appropriate for what I'll get into it. Let me just stop and get right into it. So I'm going to start with one of the cards here. My dear friend Mary gave me this as a gift. These are inspirational cards. There's 50 motivational cards here. And I had gone through a couple of them, and I saw one that was perfect for today, perfect for my first video on this website. So here it is. This is it. I don't know why I took the whole deck out, but let me read it to you and I'll just get right into it. Infuse your life with actions. Don't wait for it to happen. Make it happen. Make your own future. Make your own hope. Make your own love. Bradley Whitford. This was perfect because I have been putting off doing a video because my hair wasn't right, my hair is receding or thinning out, excuse me. I'm going through perimenopause, so my hair is falling out, even with the stress before, and you can see the scalp now. Then if I, that's this way, it looks bad. If I do it this way, it's worse. And then I have the patch of white hairs. I haven't colored yet, I haven't cut my hair. It's vanity, all vanity, superficial stuff. But there's always a reason. I'm too tired, which is actually a good reason, because if not, I'll sound like this. Very monotone, Ferris Bueller. But there's just so many reasons not to do something. And I've done this in the past, and I've gotten through it, and I've pushed it, and just push forward, just do it. And I've done it. And, with this new website, I was doing it again. I wanted to post some stuff. I didn't want to post stuff that I've done in the past because I wanted at least my first post or a couple of the posts to be fresh, new. So I kept pushing it off and pushing it off, and I started this website 30 days ago, or maybe a little bit more than that. So here I am, finally. Infuse your life with action. With action, do something. Like if you have a dream, start writing it down, ink it. They do say ink it, right? And then make a plan of action of what steps you need to take to achieve it. Don't wait for it to happen. Start doing it now. I want to get back into the game, of doing videos, of posting recipes and cooking again, despite all the dietary restrictions and issues I've had with my stomach. I want to begin to teach once I heal physically, and start posting when I'll be giving out, giving classes and stuff, and posting different things. I started rewatching Sex and the City. She's a writer, and I used to love writing things, and I started doing it again. When I was watching, it was just like, oh my God, I have all these ideas. They're just flowing in here, and they were just going into the garbage, going into the void and in the world or whatever. And I wasn't doing anything with it. I wanted to write them down. I wanted to share them, random thoughts, ideas or something, at least post them. If only one or two people read it and get something out of it, that's fine. I'm doing it for myself, but I'm also doing it to help inspire, at least try to help inspire or uplift somebody's day. and I didn't want to wait for this to happen anymore. It was in there. It was stuck in there, this idea, and after I shut my website Irritable Life down, like a year or 2 or 3 ago, I didn't want to do anything else. My inspiration had just, there was the fire, that passion was totally put out. So when I started to get the creative juices flowing, through different shows or different things I was reading or doing and groups I was in, that I am in, it's just, I said to myself, I have to do this. I need to do this. So I started, what did I do? I inked it. I inked that I wanted to do a website again. And then I started coming up with names. It took me, oh gosh, I think it took me a week or 2 probably to finally settle on a name. I just couldn't settle on a name. It was just everything, nothing really had much of a meaning to it for me. And always, of course, looking to see if somebody else has that name. I didn't want it to be the same name. I wanted it to be different. And that's when I came up with Mind Body Synergy. And adding, Mind Body Synergy, there's places that have that name, but I added the Ilia, which is my name, at the end. So I thought I gave it I wanted my name in there. My name is unique, and I wanted it in there. So that's how I came up with the name. And I inked it. Then I created the website, which wasn't easy, because things have changed on WordPress since the last time I started a website and was updating it and all that. And, I don't have the funds to have a creator do things for me. So I'm kind of figuring things out, and the light just went out, but whatever. See, these are little things that you just got to keep going. The light's out, whatever, just keep going. So making your own future, make it happen, make your own future. What is your future? What do you see for your future? I see different things. It's been really hard to get back up over and over and over again, but I've done it, and it's I keep getting pushed down. That's life. Sometimes you go through, oh man, the curveballs keep coming, and you just have to learn how to get up from them. It's not easy. There's all that negative talk, negative emotions, negativity surrounding you, negativity in the world. So it's hard to get back up sometimes, but if you want to make your own future, you have to get rid of that. You have to turn down that noise, or turn a deaf ear to that noise, ignore it, and just keep going. Like I said, ink it. What do you want for your future? I want my future to be better than it is now. I want it to be a healthy future, so that I can use what I've learned and what I'm still learning to help inspire others, to help teach others. And that's a slow process right now, because I'm starting back to square one, but it's there. The passion is there. The fire is totally there. So it's just about focusing on what I want for the future and making it happen. Is it easy? No, definitely not. But you can make it happen. What else can you do in order to make your own future? Is make your own hope. It's not easy to have hope sometimes when things are going awry, when you get up and it's like, come on, like the injuries I've been experiencing after the biopsy for a year and a half now. It's injury after injury. It's hard to keep the hope, right? But this quote that I say a lot is from Once Upon a Time, this TV show on ABC. Mary Margaret, the character, said, even the possibility of a happy ending is a very powerful thing. That's what hope is. So even if you envision yourself, if you envision the light at the end of the tunnel, what's at the end of the tunnel? If you envision what is at the end of the tunnel, that's something to hope for. For me, what's at the end of the tunnel is teaching people, whether it's in a nursing home, volunteering to teach at a nursing home, so I can get people moving, active, and just not only activating them physically, but mentally, just being able to do that, and being able to, like I said, what I've learned, just sharing that with the world, that would be amazing to me. That's the hope. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. So my question for you is, what do you hope for? What do you see in your future? What do you dream about? What's your passion? What do you like to do? What, gets the creative juices flowing? What makes you excited? Ink it. Ink it. Ink it. I'll say it again. Ink it. It's so important to see it sometimes, to write it down. Because if it's there, it's not just in here. In here, out of sight, out of mind. Sometimes you'll forget about it. I know I do. But if you see it, if you write it, if you post it, if you frame it, it'll be there every day for you to look at. So if it's, you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be a teacher, you want to be an artist, it's there. It's a reminder. And if you're reminded of this, then you'll start taking action. You'll start thinking, oh, okay, this is what I want to do. What's the plan? What's plan A? What's plan B? What's your plan C? That's how you make your own future. That's how you create even more hope. Because once you start seeing this plan, once you start saying, oh, okay, I can achieve this, and once you start checking those things off, that hope grows, that passion grows, and then you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel become a little bit more brighter. And let me tell you, the future is looking pretty bright. I hope you enjoyed this first inspirational video on Mind, Body, Synergilia. I'll be back with another video, but remember this, you got this. Carpe diem, my little phoenixes. See ya.